Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. We're going to do our daily technical analysis update on oil and natural gas. What I see is strength. I'm starting to see strength. I did my Sprinkle Master move. I'm continuing to cost average in. I like into my favorite ones: SM Energy, CDEV, Northern Oil and Gas, Sandridge Energy. There's one more I'm forgetting. There's a couple others that I was sprinkling in: CPG, Crescent Point. So we'll get into the charts here. I'll let you know what I'm looking at, what I'm seeing. It looks like that we're putting in a bottom. That's what it looks like to me. If we can get the momentum to just continue upward, I think we'll be good. So again, this is just my financial opinion. Please don't use it as advice. And here we go. We're going to dive in here. I was sprinkling in today. This is a big on a daily candlestick here. It is a reversal candlestick. It's a hammer pattern. I'll just move this thing back. Oh, man. The hammer pattern's right here. Today, we're going to zoom in on it. We've broken this downtrend line. We're going to zoom in even more. We're going to zoom in the past 5 days. And what I'm seeing here is we're starting to see kind of a progress of higher lows here. And yeah, we dipped down, but it came right back up. So I think we've got good buying pressure under here in the 64-ish area. And all we have to do is break through this guy here. If I were to trying to look, I bet we're probably going to do something like, this could be like a shoulder, head, shoulder, and then maybe we can move on up. It's not really a shoulder, head, shoulder, but I'd like to close above 67. I think we're going to see this thing turn and move on up. So that's looking better, definitely a lot better. Natural gas is starting to find some support here at $4, $4.10. That's where I said our resistance or our support line is. We'll zoom out real quick. We're coming right on that support. Hopefully that support can hold. And there we are right at it. There's the 5-day bouncing. SM Energy. This is SM Energy on a 1 year. We have a bullish hammer pattern. It's a hammer pattern / bullish piercing. And that's good. It's a reversal candlestick pattern. We kind of came down. We bounced back up into the pattern. Let's zoom in. You can see it wanted to sell off, but it came right back up. If the momentum can continue, we're going to move on up here, I think. Here's CDEV. CDEV has another hammer pattern as well down here on a 30-minute chart. On a 1 year, we've got a little bit of a hammer bullish. It's a bullish piercing type pattern. The momentum is still before it, so it could roll over. But looking at some of the other ones, I'm positive. Well, not positive that it's going to go up, but I'm getting more positive on the sector, and hopefully we can stage a little rally here. Here's CPE. They've all got this guy trying to bounce and come back to the upside. So the momentum is to the upside. Doesn't mean that the sellers can step in here and push it lower, and then we bounce sideways for a little bit. But it's positive that we're seeing these wicks on the bottom of these candlesticks like this, where the buyers are starting to come in and buy them up. Here's Reconnaissance Energy Africa. We're still just floating sideways with really small down days and the three, 4 big buying pressure up days here. That usually is analogous to big buying pressure and then the slow leak off of sellers. And then I think you're going to see this thing pop at some point. For whatever reason, this is the dead period that's before a big pop move. Here's Northern Oil and Gas. This thing looks like it came off its support level down here. I was a buyer down here. I sprinkled some in. We were coming down. I saw this thing buy up and I sprinkled in, and we ended strong the day with a pretty good up buying pressure move. MCF, again, we broke the downtrend line. We came back and we got some buying pressure in here. I think it's starting to put in a bottom here. So it looks good to me. Crescent Point looks like it's trying to put in a bottom as well. We've got some support underneath 430. We've got some buyers in here. Shoots it up, shoots it back up. And all we need is a little bit more buying pressure to push this stuff higher. There's still a lot of fear in the market, so there is risk here, but I'm taking it. I'm going to add in a little bit. This is Grand Tierra Energy. And again, we've got this bullish piercing pattern with a hammer pattern. So it does look like a bottoming pattern. And, you know, if you kind of draw kind of the line through here, however you want to draw it, it's breaking through it. You can draw a line through this guy here too. And what we're doing is we're putting in this kind of descending wedge pattern and breaking to the upside. So that looks good. Tellurian looks like it's also found some legs here, came in the bottom, and we're starting to come back up. We do still have lower lows here and lower highs. So it hasn't bottomed yet, but I think we're getting closer. CRK's got some buying pressure coming in at the end of the day. It's going to show a wick at the bottom, little wick at the bottom there. That's a really small wick. But this one still needs a little more work, I would say, for CRK. SD Energy coming on down. It's looking a little bit weaker. This is more of a natural gas company. I did sprinkle just a teeny bit in. This could go lower, though. It has not bottomed yet by looking at the chart here. Tetra Technologies, little buying pressure at the end of the day today. If you zoom in, this is a bullish piercing pattern to move on up. It's a reversal candlestick pattern. On a 1 month, if you were to kind of put this through here, it's a good V bottom. And hopefully the momentum can continue up. This guy looks like we're starting to get some support underneath it for Transocean. We broke to the upside. We're finding support here. Now we just got to have the buyer step in and push it higher. That's all we got to do. And here's Helix. Reversal, kind of a bullish piercing pattern with a hammer. So that's a reversal candlestick there, where we could reverse higher here. And you can see all the buying pressure, and it's starting to come on up. So hopefully that can maintain and move to the upside. So that's all that I have for today in oil and natural gas. I think it looks like we could potentially turn here. Why do I say potential? I know a lot of people say, oh, it's potential. Potential. All these things are, guys, they're not 100%. They're statistical probabilities. And news can move this anywhere. Someone could come out tomorrow with some news and boom, it tanks. If the news has leaked, we should see it in the charts and then these patterns put in bottoming patterns. So maybe there's positive news coming, but the candlestick patterns that are exhibited in these charts are reversal patterns for a lot of them. Some of them are weak reversals, though, because they don't technically meet the bullish piercing, which is it opens lower, below the closing price of yesterday's candlestick. It has to close above the 50th percentile. Some of these, they did that. Some of them have not, but they were weaker bullish bullish piercing reversal candlestick patterns. So we could see a reversal here. When I see that strength, I sprinkle some. I just sprinkle in, and if we get lower prices, I'll sprinkle in later. So that's what I see. If you guys like this content, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.